US Zulu runway 1 tree approach. Argentina 155 tree. GOL transport Marin 76 tree 6. Turn next taxiway.
Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it might be for you. Hello Mr. Longnuts, he's in the California cutie. Yep. Wait, what's my plane doing sitting the wheel sideways? We'll work it out. I haven't pressed fly, ready to fly yet, so that's cool. Michael, mate, first one in. Gotta make sure my microphone, oh man, we're really loud. Yeah, put it over there. Yeah, maybe turn it down a fraction. Hello. Yeah, there we go. How you going, mate? Hopefully you're doing well today. Lots of new items coming in the truck sims. Yep, cool. Mr. TPHI, hello, welcome. Cute cat, very, very cute cat. That she's been sending me pictures of. Boeing 5, hello, welcome. Hello, my friends. Hope all is well. Happy Saturday, well, Sunday morning for me, because I'm in Tomorrowland. But welcome. Blowheeg, hi everyone. Good morning, evening, afternoon, Mr. Blowheeg. Probably afternoon for you. Timothy. Jeez, I tell you, YouTube's making it hard to read who's who with the @ symbol and all the numbers, because look at Timothy's name. Woohoo. Visualize is in there. Visualize Z. Wow. Actually changed your name too, mate. I'm almost skipped you there. G'day, mate. Hello. Alright. My family built that, says Blowheeg. The P38. Nice. Alright. Look, it is raining. I'm not yet sure whether we should be running up the coast in this, but we'll give it a try, I guess. Here we go. Mr. TPHI is floating above his Yippee. I think that's Yippee in the orange. It is Mr., isn't it? I'll have a look again in a second. Angel. See, that's meant to be Angel 15. All your nicknames just appear. Yeah, it's Mr. And Jared's here. Look, you're all floating above. I hope they fix that in the next update. Alright, let's press the go button. As in ready to fly. There we go. Oh, look at that. I'm actually behind everybody now. Ooh, I love the sound of this aircraft. With those twins. Yeah. Alright, what are you running at? Mixtures auto. Okay. What's the tablet on? I'm going to check my fuel because I did actually ask for full fuel. Yeah, I didn't think it would actually give me full fuel because I changed liveries. I'm guessing the livery change swapped it. So, oh, hello. Somebody else pressed it as well. Let's go load the fuel again because these things you've got to check, otherwise you'll run out of fuel. Apparently, I've heard 50%. Let's go 95. It's going to make it quite heavy. I could have done it here, long range, but I'll do it in this. Hang on, we want that one. Now we're going from, I think we're in Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina, and we're going to go up the coastline. I've got a few waypoints, and we'll get ourselves up to, where are we going? Hercilio, I think that's how to pronounce that. Alright. P.S. It's boost weather. Alright, is it? Why is everyone's name changing? YouTube had an outage last week, and I think it's been like that since. But, OBS up and down. One of the screens is not working. No. Okay, OBS. As long as OBS works fine, we're good to go. I'm not going to put music on until I'm happily cruising because I want to hear these engines running. Flight controls. Let's get a view. Hello. There's another one. Let's get rid of the little tablet that we have with this. Alright, I probably should move forward myself. You know what, let's just go. I'm going to work out what fuel I'm on later. Let's go around Mr. TPHI. Oh, there's a crosswind as well. Oh, it's lifting up already. Okay, now I'm on full throttle. Yep, we're up. There's Mr. Icarus. Hello, mate. I'm sure he'll catch up to us. Now, let's run that back out of the red line there. And this is not the type of weather I would normally try and fly in. Let's use our instruments. Almost running at 250. We're going to have to get a tablet line up so that we know where we're going. Running the wrong coastline. Alright, we want to get over to the left there. Anybody see the coastline? No, me neither. Notice the polished circles on the lower side of the engines. Yep. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna have to lose this weather. This is not gonna work for a coastline down low flight. Alright, where's my climb? What are we climbing at? 400? No, 4,000 feet. 2,000 feet per second. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to lose this weather. I was thinking maybe I can climb above it for a little while, and then, oh wait, where do I leave everybody? Over there. Oh, they're probably all running on clear weather. There's my altitude. Altitude, hidden behind the yoke there. Are we going up? I know that. 5,000 already. I'd say it's pretty thick. It's about to rain in Canberra as well. You got a GP. Okay, so just a checkup, is it? Okay. I think this pretty much answers it. I'm at 6,000 feet. And climbing, and there is nothing but rain. Yeah. So I'll get to the break and see if I can climb above it. 8,000, 7,500, coming up to 8. Hey, I can see a break in clouds there. And if I can also, yeah, more to the left, over towards Mr. Longnuts, I reckon I might actually break through if I'm lucky. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Just short of, we're going up to 9. Alright, we can probably level this out about here. Otherwise, I'm going to find myself in the next level. Maybe I'll stop at 9. Eight, 9, coming up to 9,000. Let's level it out there. Use the autopilot hold. Let's try and get some nav working. Yeah, alright. I'm on live weather. I'm not on live time though. Live time would be dark. Anybody on live time? Alright, let's get ourselves back over towards the flight plan. The deck is 4,000 feet. What do you mean the deck is 4,000 feet? You mean that cloud, you're flying at 4,000 feet and you actually got through it? So it was right down to ground level at the airport, but where you are, you're trying to tell me that you're actually under the cloud. Woohoo! Yay for me for going up, eh? I could probably lose 1,000 feet here and still stay above these clouds. Wow, it's pretty thick that side. Oh yeah, look at it. Pretty thick behind. This is a beautiful aircraft. It really is. Let's see where we're heading. Alright, we're trying to get over to flight plan. We probably will actually pick it up in a moment and do a right turn. If I'm on nav, I'm not sure. I might be on heading. Hey, there we go. We're on nav. All right. Wow, we are right on the border of the top of these clouds, though. Connor, mate. Hello. Jensen says, Brett, did you know the inner right engine of the Firefly, the B29 Superfortress, is named Rita? No, I didn't. Rita. Live time here. The sun is setting. All right, we'll go live time to meet you. I was doing my time, but okay. All right, so that's live time. Oi, ooh, that one just popped in. Oh, that actually looks really good. Maybe I should have started off with that. But I was actually doing my time, 9 a.m. Oh yeah, look, there we go. So that's what Colonel Indiana Longnuts was saying. The deck's 4,000. All right, let's go down to. Hang on, show the tablet. Bring it up. Oh, it's nice and slow. We have an autopilot, don't we? What are we on? We're on, but we're... Let's go altitude down to 3,000 then, shall we? I don't mind this autopilot thing. It's kind of cheating, to be honest, but, you know, if you can. Alright, we do need to bring back the manifold pressure below that red line there. Bring my prop pitch down a bit, and my mixture is way up for this altitude. There we go. Let's go down to lean until we get to the 3,000, when I may need to crank that back up. Yeah, look, you get the best economy up higher there, Blowheat, but we're trying to do the whole coastline, I think. All right, so I missed some comments there. There's been a story behind that. On with it, yeah, okay. Hey, Connor, mate, yep. 4,000 under the clouds, yep, I'll get down to 3, I think. I want to run down the coastline, to be honest. That's actually what I was always planning on doing. We will run along the coastline once I get over to the other side of this harbour, which we are in a little pocket here, and I can see the water. That's my altitude coming down through 6.5. What else? I made to climb another 10,000 to be driving? Yeah, no. Look, going up high would actually be a lot more efficient. I love the polished P47 Razorbacks. I haven't bought the P47 in the sim. I've seen the variant at a show and it was just so pretty to see. Yeah. Yeah, jiving is what you mean. Yes, I am going to find this morning, says Michael. Awesome. Never seen a P-47 in real life. No, I don't think so. There was an air show out the back of Sydney one time that had a lot of the old aircraft, and I can't remember if there's a P-47 there. They're like half the size of a C-130. It's nicknamed from pilots as Jug for a reason. Yeah, they are a large aircraft. I don't think I saw one of those, but they had a lot of aircraft out at Richmond Air Force Base. They even had the engine off, but I think they only had 124 out there. I did go through it. The 225 I don't think was built back in the day I went. Alright, we're down at 3,000 feet. I was going to say we're just getting rained on, but that's alright. There's Angel 15. Hello, mate. Looking good. And we've got Icarus on my tail. Mr. TPHI. I think Mrs. TPHI might be looking after a new cat. There's Big Hulk. Pilot. JG1203. Is JG1203 with us in a Eurocopter? I kind of hope not, because you're going to struggle keeping up. What am I doing? I'm doing 250 mile an hour. So what's that, about 200 knots? Probably, give or take. And we're doing mixture-wise. We have descended. Let me see how lean I can go. Yep, I can hear the difference there. Alright, I can keep that lean. Temperature-wise, we are in the green, in the green, in the green. They're all in the green, very good. Coolant. I don't see where the needle is there. Have we broken the coolant needle, have we? Oh no, that's it there, in the green. Okay, cool. Why did I not see that from there? Oh, you can't see it. No way. And you go like that, can't see it. Wait, it disappeared. It did too. And do I have to be zoomed in to see it? There. Oh, look at that. You actually don't see the needles. Hello. This one's a little high. What are you? Still in the green, but well, that's interesting. Big slug of a plane. It's also fast for size. Well, it's a massive engine, isn't it? Jensen Ryan says can almost go 300 mile an hour. Wizard Gaming. That looks like Ian. Ian, mate, I recognise your icon, but YouTube is putting the names of channels, including the numbers and everything, on. So hi Brett, hope you are well. Only because I recognise your icon. At least I hope that's who it is. If not, hello Wizard Gaming. But I'd take a Spitfire even more a 109 if it was going out for a trip, for a rip. I think if someone offered me a flight, obviously they're not going to give me an aircraft to fly, but you know, if I were a pilot, well, if a shy pilot, we're all different. I think I would go the P-38. I mean, there's some other awesome aircraft out there, but honestly, I like the tricycle gear. I love the twin engine. Spitfire can be a handful to take off and land. P40 as well. Yeah, there we go. Mr. TPHI, hello. Been a cat parent for a while, but I did get a kitten today. So we have 2 cats and a dog here. Yeah. That's weird. Yes, it's me. Yeah, I thought so. Michael says, this morning I'm driving in Halloween a freighter cascade. I do need to do my jobs. Maybe on Tuesday I will do the Halloween jobs for my stream. Go to my old profile and do that. I think I might. P-47 was between 2,000 and 2,500 horsepower. There you go. I'm talking about if I could take a... Oh yeah, I'm talking about if I couldn't take a P30. Oh, if you couldn't take a P38, yeah. I don't know. I probably wouldn't mind a P51D, to be honest. A Spitty would be nice. Yeah. 12-cylinder radial. Yeah, is that you changing your name? Have you Colonel Indiana Longnuts? Or is that the cat's name, is it? A double row radial. Woohoo. You need pics. Can I put the picture of your cat on stream, Mrs. TPHI, or no? Right, there's the coastline. We are going up to that coastline, so I'm just going to cruise here at the moment. 18-cylinder. The H variant is actually the fastest. I think the most turnable variant of P51. Yeah, okay. Sure. Alright, I can. Alright, so we still got our landing lights on, but you know what? We'll leave it for now. Where is the Discord? There we go. How do I get that? I might have to download it. Oh, I can see. Yes, I can see his face would have that on it. He does have a remarkable shape on his face. Alright, where'd that go? Pictures. Wait, what's it called again? There it is. Alright, there we go. Do you know what? Even with that, even with that shape on his face, he's cute. They're always cute. Listen to the different sounds on my engine going through there. So that's Mr. and Mrs. TPHI's new cat. Probably, by the sounds of it, mostly Mrs. TPHI. Nice. Mr. TPH says, I want to call it dog. He has seen that picture, you've seen it. I haven't sent him a picture since he got here. Oh, okay. He sees it too. Oh, yeah, I see it. There. I knew I heard another one come in. Yeah, bring it in for formation there, Angel, mate. Chris might be able to bring it up. Hey, Big Hulk's in a A10 Thunderbolt. Alright, I guess he wanted to catch up. How are we doing? Yep. 250. Okay, we're getting to the coastline. Awesome. See if I might actually descend a little more and run down the coastline when we get there, Angel, mate. Run down the beach like we often do. Someone got my handle name already, so a Z at the end instead of an S. Now to find this mofo that got my name. Oh no. Visualize. Visualize. Yep. I think the actual what are eyes? Yeah. Yeah, I got in and got Brett Plays before anybody else could, but I'm not the only Brett Plays channel. I think there's half a dozen, but most of them play music. And I only had a few subs. Your truck today has 525 horsepower motor only. I like how it puts the only part. If that was in a car, I'd be like, oh my god. But yeah. Actually, this looks pretty good. Live weather. We're so going to have to change it though. Oh, look at the immersions broke. Why do they sit outside? Hey, Original Happy's here. Hello, Original Happy. Alright, we get to run up the coastline now. My pilot doesn't look right. I really would like the World War II pilots like I had in 2020. But the Valor pilots that I got. Let's turn that off. Angel's in the livery that I nearly always fly with those teeth thing on there. Look at him sitting above his aircraft. He's just having a joy flight. Weather must be nice and warm. Sitting out there in his deck chair above. Yeah. No immersion's broken at all there. Of course not. Where are we landing? Good question. Good question. Let's work that out. This was a waypoint one. You can put wheels down here. We may as well do a touchdown. I reckon this one over here is only a small strip, probably grass. No, it's not. It's not grass. Let's change the weather there back time-wise. So let's do a touchdown here. So that's that one. SUPE, SUPE, SUMU. We'll do wheels down, I reckon. Just as in touch and go. And we'll stop there, change the weather, and then I'll run up the coast back at about whatever time it is live for me, about 10 AM. And then, if we can get to SJRG, depending on how fast we're going. Is that another grass? No, that's a, yep, okay. We may get a cup of coffee there, and then we'll make the way the rest of the way. What say you? Are we doing a direct run over, are we? I think I'd rather run down the coast. Hang on, am I on the flight plan? I don't think so. Where's my heading bug? A couple of degrees to the right. It's close. Well, at least we get the lights here. Aye, aye, El Capitan. El Capitan. My truck in Motortown. Yeah, so you're trying to get me into Motortown. I did look at that. Now I've got a whole bunch of Motortown in my feed. Does look good, bloke. Does look like a lot of fun. Truck in Motortown is a cab over with 600 horsepower Detroit compound turbos. Set me at 1400 horsepower and 4200 torque. Woohoo. Coffee and banana bread. Ooh, nice. Mate, to talk to you next stream. I'll probably see you, mate. Jensen, it must be late for you. I'm guessing you're in like UK or something, or you've got to get going. But thank you very much for jumping in. I will be back again same time tomorrow. But we'll be back in this series next week, same time. Oh, I so want to fly down that highway. We lost everybody in front of us. Oh, no it didn't. Someone turned the name tags off. Ooh! There's Mrs. TPHI. She's coming for a fly. She's in Yuppie as well. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any other colour since it's nearly pink. Now this is still part of Argentina, isn't it? I think we are. Let's have a look on the maps. Yeah, Google still thinks I'm in Melbourne. No, I'm not. Alright. No, we're in Uruguay. Oh, this side of the water is Uruguay. We're going to Montevideo. No, it's called Montevideo? Okay. Wait, where's my airport? Wait, where is the airport here? Oh, other side. Okay. Montevideo. Maybe it's Montevideo. That's a silent D, but it looks like it reads Montevideo. There we go. Montevideo. Can someone please tell me that's probably meant to be pronounced Montevideo in Uruguay? So everything on this side is Uruguay. And everything on this side is Argentina. Actually, where does the rest of Argentina go? Way up into there. And then down there. Wow, okay. State of Rio Grande do Sul. Ah, cool. That's where we're heading up. State of Santa... Mate, is that state? What part of the country is that? They're all states. Is that part of Brazil? All these different states? I reckon they are. So Uruguay and then Brazil. Cool. I think that's right. Sure, I've heard it called Montevideo, not Montevideo. You found the rain? Alright. I see it. I'm slightly off the flight plan. Why am I... Let's check. Let's go heading. Oh, you can't do it while you've got your mouse on that. Is that right? Take a few degrees to the right, thank you. Oh, I've got a headlamp on. Oh yeah, it only shines on the wings, not inside the cockpit. Well, that's weird. Are we on heading? We're not on heading hold. Alright, now we're on heading hold. Let's go 115. I want to get over the airport. I actually don't see the airport. It's not it there, is it? Yeah, right behind there. Give it 10 degrees to the right. Maybe 15. Is that it there? That's it there. I can see the airport lines now. Okay. Wow, that is really on the coastline there. That's not how it is on the map. Michael says, change over to the Freightliner Cascadia 2019 model that has a 485 horsepower. It depends on the loads you're taking. Wait, am I getting tricked by those 4 white lines? That doesn't look like the airport. Oh, man, it's right in front of me. Idiot Brett. I'm looking way ahead. It's right here. Alright, let's go and pop some tyres on the black stuff, shall we? Popping out those little air brake thingabobs we got. We're going to have to go around to put wheels down. I'm going too fast to actually drop my wheels. Close the air brakes. You know what? It would have been better to come down on that one there and head out. Let's do it, Angel. Let's go on runway 7. Yep. Hey, big hole. He's doing runway 7. Yep. Wow, the lights actually look pretty good on this. I'm still going too fast to pop gear down. There we go. Thank you. See if we get into runway 7. Speed, keep it at 150. What was that? Thought I saw something. Oh, I love it when the engines get into sync like that. And you get this like twin engine, beautiful in tune sound. Awesome. Nice. So we're just not doing a full stop here, just a touch and go. Wheels down, basically. We're getting flying a little sideways there. How high are we? Come on. Oh, that's just the back wheels, keeping that front wheel up. Yep, keeping the front wheel up. Oh, I like this aircraft. Alright, let's go run a coastline. Alright, going to run down my prop pitch to keep it in the RPMs below the 3000. Alright, there's a lot of orange lights here. Just do a Jetstar landing. What's a Jetstar landing? That's not as bad as a Ryanair landing. Gotta turn my head torch off. I don't think you can. Traffic's out tonight. Oh, why are you climbing? Yep, thank you. Yep. Sit stable. I hear something. Oh, there it is. Visualize. Nice. Alright, I reckon we could go down a little lower here. That's about as much as we're going to get out of her. That's 275 mile an hour. Oh, hello, and rain. Rain for the beach. All right. Hulk says, Alt F. What? Battle of the River Plate around here. What do you mean, Battle of the River Plate? Flashlight, Alt F. No, hang on. That pulled up my. No, that didn't work. That pulled up Pilot's Life 2 program. Alt F? Yeah, it does. FSUIP. Is it the right? Oh, what happened there? I clicked on my... Oh, hang on. Oh no, I did hit the water. Oh, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Because somebody didn't change his props over. Sorry, his fuel over. Oh, that is not going to work. Alright, I'm just going to bring it up. Somebody didn't swap his fuel over in time. I was like, yeah, I need to do that. And I wanted to put it on autopilot just to hold it so I could look down there and press it, but nope. I was doing Alt F as well. Is it right Alt and F? No, it only brings up the that thing. Alright, well, we ruined our flight there, not watching the fuel. I heard a hiccup and I looked down and I saw that one on 0 and I'm like, yep, need to change the fuel. Alright, hold altitude there for a second and bring back the RPMs into that green. Yep, now show me what we are running on. See, the flashlight works out there but doesn't work inside the cockpit. So that's a shame. So what are we running on? Drop tanks or emergency? We should be running on those drop tanks. Just use them up. So obviously those who are not running on unlimited fuel, make sure you swap your engines over, so your fuel over. I might have lost a bit more because of my climb to 9,000 feet. Angel says, Graph Speed was hunted down by the Royal Navy. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. But not in Uruguay, is it? I'm talking about Argentina. Oh, that sounds nice. I haven't even bothered putting music on today. When you've got these twin engines giving a good rumble. Hello, Mr. Jared. What are you in? Not sure what he's flying. A little bit of a pixelation look right in front of the aircraft there, I notice. I wonder if that's because of the fog that we're running. or there's a heat shimmer. Don't know what it is. Alright, you know how I said I'm going to change the weather when we get to the next airport? Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. There is no way I'd be flying this low in this weather at this time of night. Here comes Big Hulk. Clam Jammer's here. Timothy, mate, welcome. Alright, maybe we could put some music on. What shall we go for? I don't know what Indiana Jones inspired music is meant to be. Beats, okay. See if we get another copyright claim playing this music that I have total rights to play because I pay for it, but I choose a different playlist and they go, hey, that's my music. I'm like, yeah, but I pay for it. Okay, I can't even hear that. I don't know if you guys can. There we go. Whee, there we go. There's the music. Connor and I are both doing ATS together. Was Connor joining Silent Scotty in his Sunday stream? I'll tell you what, we're not doing a nighttime flight all the way up the coast. That's for sure. How far away are we? Looks like we'll pass a couple more airports up ahead. Yeah, Alt F is not working for me to turn off the headlamp for some reason. It comes up with that other program. Tuesday's pool, Wednesday's 10-pin bowling, Thursday's pool table, and Friday darts. Mate, Mr. Social. Hello, Jared. Mr. California Cutie. I might have skipped that coastline there to kind of catch up. What are we doing? We can push that a little further. My drop tank's fuel is going down quickly. Let's have a quick look at the tablet here. Electronic mode. What are we looking at? Main's 100% out. Drop tank's only got 140. Only got 140. That's plenty. Wow, that is really bright. Let's hide that. Don't like that headlamp thing. Well, I'm going to be trying the new Got Friends aircraft tomorrow for a flight from my local main airport here in Tasmania down to Hobart, and then from Hobart back up via the mountains and all the helipads. I'm going to take the Milviz Black Hawk helicopter. That should be a bit of fun. Then we've got some truck and stream on Tuesday. I may do a Tuesday night as well. I've got another game I kind of want to play, but I haven't worked out if I'm going to do that or video it. Alright, we are going to get ourselves into... Hang on, where are you going? No. Hang on, plane. Come back here. We're going this way. Uruguay. I don't think I've ever met anybody from Uruguay that I know of. Probably have met Argentinians, Brazilians, even people from Chile. I don't think I've ever met anyone from Uruguay. Not that I know of, anyway. Alright, can we level that trim out? Thank you. We're looking at back there. Big hole. Oh. Well, hello. A little pocket rocket down there on the beach. Nope, she stopped to type something or look after the cat. I know, like 12 of them. They're a little further away from where I live. So there's a few more high-rise down here. The beach is there, so the airport's there. I can't see the landing lights. Maybe, yeah, north-south. Alright, come in from over the city. Look at the city all the way down, or apartments, I'm not sure. All the way down to the end of the peninsula there, where the harbour is. Look at all those boats. Alright, going to do a full stop here and a change of weather. Alright, that is a tiny runway. Still looking back. That's Mrs. TPHI jutting back and forth there. Oh, we've got a building to fly over here too. It's an interesting place for a hangar. Might be meant to land on the other end. I don't know if that's all the red lights. Wow, that is a really short runway. Flare, 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 flare. Oh man. Found another plane. Oh, tree. Tree. Big Hulk's having the same issue. Oh, he's going down the road. Okay, he's taking the roundabout road. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that's the highway. Yeah, I almost ended up on the highway too. That's alright, I already ended up with a drink one time. No, that doesn't mean you can put it in there. This is TPHI. Just said one time. Alright, runway 20 might have been a better runway to actually use. So, it is currently 9:55 AM. I'm going for 9:55 AM time-wise. .55. And it all of a sudden poured rain. I'm sorry. What was with the weather change there? Is that what it was here at 9:55? As opposed to live weather. You know what? You're ruining my... Fine. We're taking it off and I'll... overcast? Alright. We're just going to take it overcast instead. Alright, we have enough fuel for a little further, so let's get going. There's that hangar again though. Look at them all lined up. They look awesome. Oh, they sound awesome too. Alright, they're probably all like, wait, what? Brett's already out of here? Hang on, the stream's 20 seconds delayed. Yeah, alright. Changing the weather to this because I want to be able to see what we're doing. Please do tracking Tuesday night. Yeah, I'm going to take it back to the mornings there. Michael. Nights, we're sitting there sometimes only with 3 people watching, especially with daylight saving having changed. And I'll probably do some Planet Craft and the stuff where potentially doing multiplayer where I know some other people who wanted to come and join that will be able to do too. Where's my trim? Hang on, let's get prop pitch down. Alright, let's hold that and see what that does. Yep, good. And get back onto there. I'm not going to go fly the direct run. We're going to go up the coastline. Excuse me. So I'm actually going to go up and around there. Rather than a direct flight to the next airport. We pay for the whole runway. Look, I should have actually landed it in that front area, but I tried to float over that, but then what happens is you land on it and you can't stop in time because my plane comes in too fast. Now I can actually see the aircraft. So I've just raised the clouds a little bit. It's still overcast, but I'm back onto my time, 9:58 AM. I think I left a few there that thought maybe this was the coffee break. Okay, I can type again. What happened? You get timed out. Who timed you out? Did you get timed out? And Clam Jammer, mate, where are you? Did you head like way out into the ocean? Wait, is there a helipad on there, is there? Yeah. Can't see you on the map. But I do see you out there in a Hellcat. Nice. Oh, we're running some flaps down, that's why. I don't know why we were struggling for speed. I still had my takeoff flaps. Oh, no, you're just busy flying. Okay. You got to do the pause and type. Ask Mr. 2KHI how that works. You can sometimes see a pause mid-flight and then there's a comment a few seconds later. And maybe because most of the time she's upside down, it's a lot harder to fly autopilot, which she doesn't use. Upside down, is that right? Oh, this boat's going to beach it. I wouldn't go there, mate. I'd stop if I were you. I think you're close enough. You want to get inside the harbour there, you might have to get underneath there. Oh, it looks like it's going to beach it. Insurance job. Yeah, it may have stopped. It may have beached it already. Got some gift wrapping boxes on the front of my plane there. Alright, Big Hulk, I'm coming down there with you. Another fancy boat here. There's a few around. Oh wow, we are just short of 300 mile an hour. Now, I reckon I could hold altitude and level here? Yes. If we redo our barrow, what does that do? Ooh, that gets us even lower. No, okay. Don't redo the barrow. Alright, I think we can hold 100 feet. I think that's going to hold because I'm actually going to do this. Tell you what, if I'm offline here and that hits the trees, that's it. Game over. Ooh, it's actually running pretty good. Did I say how much I like this aircraft? I don't know if I did. About to light it up, all right. Oh my god, I thought I was really close to the water there. There's a perspective thing. I see a shadow there and I'm like, whoa, we're going to touch. Nope. I think I got a jump on everybody else. Mr. Longnuts, are you flying the flight plan, are you? You must be. Maybe he's a bit busy as well. Oh look, we're going sideways here. This is where we need to take control and put it back on. I think the beach moved, that's why. Well, it didn't move, it changed directions. Not setting up any dust here, unlike Mr. Big Hulk there. I need to work out where my tanks are. I think the reserve tanks are the one on the left there. Let's have a look. Okay, that there's my fuel pressure. Fuel pressure is good, but when I saw it go 0, I realized we'd run out. These are my reserve tanks, so this is what I'm actually running on now, using up my drop tanks. See, I didn't see those lights come on before. But the mains are out. Oh no, there's reserve. And these are emergency drop tank only. Drop tank on, okay. You're at my 8 o'clock. Oh, there. I thought you actually were flying the plane. Okay. There's a bunch of boats out here at the moment. Like in the sim. It's definitely putting in some light. Wow, that one's beached it. Unless there's a, oh no, there's a, oh, he's sunk. Gone now. It looks like there's a bit of an inlet there. A few super yachts, as I think they would call them. Clam Jam is just absolutely hauling it up the coastline now. Still can't see you on the map though. Oh, I'd be interested in going and having a look at this. This looks like some sort of crater thing. Maybe we'll, when we get up the coast here, maybe just go up a little bit higher and come in and have a look. Yeah, I might do that. Talking about coastline. There's a harbour here. Hello, sailboat. Well, a couple of big boats, fishing boats, I'd say. They kind of don't look like they're sitting in properly though. Oh well. Alright, let's fly down towards Mr. Clam Jammer. It's Angel 15 going. Only 1.8 nautical miles out there. Alright, I need a cup of coffee already. Would be nice for a cuppa. Hello, the 21 people watching. We're flying up the Atlantic coast. Hello, Jared. Way to go, mate. There we go. Formation upside down flying. Turn that off, it looks a bit better. Yeah. At how many feet? Where's my altitude? 300 feet. We got plenty. I think I actually climbed there. Is that a plane down on the coast? It is. Clam jammer, mate. Run out of fuel or just waiting? No, his engines are running. And you can take off. I think you found a convenient, in inverted commas, runway. Not as smooth as you thought when you get there though, is it? Nope, he's going for the water takeoff. That's in the wheels in the water, but no, I think he got it. Alright, how many people are flying on Xbox? Put an X in the chat if you are still on Xbox for today's flight, for the WarBirds flight. I've got a reason for that, because I want to do something next week and I want to see who's actually on Xbox and who's not. FMJ still on? Are you flying with me today? Which one are you? FMJ? Oh, there you are. Okay, so we've got one person says salute. Yep. You're still in Xbox. Hulk's in Xbox as well. I didn't know you had Xbox, Hulk. Okay. There's actually two. The reason I'm asking is I'm thinking about using a freeware jet for next week's flight. The main problem is you won't see it necessarily. But I want to see how many people are actually going to be in it, or how many can still get it. So I'm not looking at going flat out in this stream series, as in like racing down the coastline at Mach 2, because I find the sim just doesn't like to do low down, load in. I'm half on Xbox. You better half? Or just half the time? I know you guys have got it, but if you were coming to fly with me and I was using a aftermarket or outside of the market aircraft, you would be able to get that too if it's for free. Yeah. Hey, we went to 6 likes and I lost 4 people. Well, probably like, what? Like the video? I'm out of here. I don't like WarBirds. Too much violence. I'm out of here. Alright, where is my fuel for the fuel gauge for the drop tanks, I wonder? US gallons, that's mains, that's reserves. Reserves we're not using at the moment. What's that one there? Airspeed. I have a feeling we're going to need to climb here. Take another 300 feet. Volts, oxygen. Okay, yep, that's reserves. Right, good, we're up to 400 feet. Yep, cool. I don't think there's actually a fuel gauge for the drop tanks. So how would you know? Other than, well, that's outer wing indicator. How would you know if you were out of fuel in your drop tanks? Oh yeah. The weapons. No, that's my drop tanks. Oops. I didn't just drop them, did I? No. Somebody was going too far out over the water there. Playing around. Testing half only, yeah. Where was that landmass thing we wanted to look at? Hang on, let's get back in this view. Yeah, right there. Okay, I'm going to climb, have a look. Ah, there's nothing there. Just that water. On the map it looked like a crater or something. In here, not so much. Excuse me. So what I'm thinking next week is a jet fighter, but slower than, well, keeping it under Mark 1 is probably what I'm thinking. We could potentially take other fighter jets, but if we're going to rip it down really low, if we're going to stay in 2024 sim, keep it under Mark 1. Doesn't matter, you're in a Euro 135. Okay. I'm in a SABE Royal Canadian livery. Awesome. I downloaded a few Australian Black Hawk liveries as well, but I don't think they'll show up for everybody unless they also get them. Some of them are only 2020 sims, so they'll have to hold out. Everybody just overtook me when I went out. Hello. It's like I'm flying lower. They're sitting outside the aircraft. Oh man. Yep, just a leisurely flight there. There we go. Here's Jared. International communications. That's awesome. Yeah, model matching is not fixed. Oh, it'd be nice when they do. Hey, what are you doing, aircraft? You're supposed to be... No. Heading hold. Let's get back over here. The music might be a bit loud. Will be nice when they finally get it. RAAF Navy Black Hawk in the sim is great. Oh, there is an RAAF Navy Black Hawk. What, livery? Oh, I didn't try the Navy. I was trying... excuse me. I was trying the other liveries in order to do a Army one. So I'm going to do the Black Hawk flight tomorrow as my second flight. How far away from the next airport are we? Well, we've got a ways. Yep, I'm going to get to grab a coffee there. Yeah. Did it again. Does look good here though. I don't mind the beach with the very dark green trees there. Hello, Mr. TPHO stopped, but I'm actually the last one now. We ran the wrong way, yeah. Oop. I whacked my stick there trying to put my hand back on the flight stick, and it changed the view completely. Alright, I see a gap in the trees there. I also see them are going to hit the left hand side of that if I'm not careful. Jared's going for the same gap. These are a nice plane to fly. Oh man, my ear just vibrated there with the resonation engines. I must have water in my ears from the shower this morning. Dry it all out, felt that. Wow, everybody raced ahead. How slow was I going? How'd you all do that? I went way out into the water while I was trying to look for the fuel gauge, didn't I? Alright, let's hold that. Well, they're skipping the beaches is what they're doing. Hello, you're taking me out of the water again. Back in, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay, now we got it working. Stutters there. Good? Good. You have drop tanks on. They really slow you down. Yeah, I'm trying to use them up. I meant to put them on first. Yeah, there's no way of pumping from the drop tank over to the mains, is there? I don't think we have that option. But I was meant to use the drop tanks first. I mean, we could drop them and go for the outer wings. Actually, let's see what we can do down here. Do we have a way to pump this gun heater? Yep. I think I'll turn those off. Bright tail lights. I can leave them on. Actually, don't need these on. We can't do any pew-pews in this. Trim, radio. No, I don't think there's a way of pumping fuel from one thing to another. It's a bit of a shame. SJRG, a stop and go. The next airport is a full stop, get a coffee, come back and then keep going. So no, SJRG is a full stop, reassess fuel, pump it into the mains only, get rid of the drop tanks, try and keep up with everybody who's leaving me for dead. Even though I took off first. It's going to be close to those trees. Give me a trim. Yeah, we'll lose the drop tanks, but after I finish consuming the fuel out of them. And we actually have a lot of the tanks I should have used up first. 59 I guess gallons left in each. It's going to be fairly low by the time we get there, and then we can use the wings. But I started on mains. I forgot to change it. That's my fault. Totally my fault. Jared right over on the coastline. Let's go over and join him. The plane drifted away from the coastline there. A Magi fuel. Is it like magic? A Magi fuel. Great mileage. Okay, see, Jared put dust up there. How come I'm not setting any dust? It's not because I'm not low enough. Hello. There's my shadow right there, but no dust. And yet he was popping the dust up. Wow, FMJ seems to be going for the sky there. How high are you up there, mate? 12,000 in his F86. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, okay. Ooh, we should take an F86 for a flight too. That'd be another one for this. Oh, it says flying iron. He must have changed from flying iron to... Oh, hello. Yeah, I climbed in order to go and have a look at the other aircraft there and visualize like, yep, I can go lower than that. Watch your stream outside in my garage. Nice. Nothing wrong with watching a stream in the garage. I've done that before. Put a TV on, actually my shed. I call that my garage. While moving stuff, have a stream on for entertainment purposes. I think the cat's consuming Mrs. TPHI's flying time there. I don't think she's moved for a while. Alright, I'm going to go on the left side of this beach over the water because I can. Let's visualize going. Same thing. Wow, look at the turbines, wind turbines. They look like racing pylons, don't they? So it looked like there was water here, but I don't see it. Oh, it's a big beach. Look at the big beach. Oh, it is too. Okay, it's ahead. I saw a squirrel. Yeah, like the movie Up. Squirrel! Would love to have that graphic come up on my screen every time someone said squirrel. Up comes the cartoon of that dog. Squirrel! Okay, turning this way, I actually thought there'd be more water than that little channel there, but maybe it's further up here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Mr. FMJ comes up in the P38, not the SABE, but that's alright. What's the point? Talking about their wizard? Mr. Ian. That's a very square line. Almost looks like it's cut out there. From up. Does he say that point? I don't remember his name now. Whether it was just dog. I'm dog. We got farmland on the side here. There's not much in this water inlet. No boats. Just the beach. Maybe I'll go up a little higher to see what I can see. Stay under the clouds though. Not much, to be honest. Not much to see. Plane looks like an A10. There's no winning when it comes. Yeah, I hope they do fix the model matching too.
I am Cornholio. Whoa, that was cool. I need TV for my bunghole. Come out with your pants down.
Love it.
this one time at band camp, I stuck a flute in my...
Excuse me?
What? You don't think I know how to get myself off? Hell, that's what half of band camp is. Sex ed.
Alright, who's on live weather? Yes, it is what half band camp's about. Keep forgetting about that one. Yeah. I probably should do another list so you know what's actually available. I'm going to move some of my stuff over to a new computer. I may trim some of it down. Hello, Mr. TPA Show is not behind me anymore. She's gone. Okay, maybe we got more than 100 nautical miles away and she's no longer showing up. It's okay. Wow, look at the reflection of the beach there on that shiny bit. Can that be reflecting the water? So they're like mirrors, are they? Is that so you can see your landing gear come down at the front? What are they for? She's below you. What? Oh my gosh, she is too. Sneaky little lady. She was way back there. She shouldn't have been able to catch up. Wow, you can see the water. Under the water there with the shapes and stuff. That looks pretty good. Slew to catch up. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Wait, your plane just changed colour. It's not pink anymore. That's probably a distance thing. There we go. Where'd Jared go? He's there. You're not flying outside your aircraft anymore. Well, that's good. Oh, here she is. There she is. Outside the aircraft again. Floating in front. Doing stunt flying. Weird how that happens. Alright. Contemplating changing back over to live weather again. See what happens. Anybody on it? Still? Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Actually, live weather works fine. There's all that rain cloud that we were in thick down there. Couldn't see anything. Yeah, alright, I'm on live as well. Had to clean up the nastiest smelling kitten crap ever. Oh no. Meet the Fockers cat milk scene. I got nibbles. Can you milk me? That's a comment from the movie. Not on live, yeah, I'm back on live now. Not live time, only live weather. I'm sitting on, should be about 10:39 a.m., which is my current time here. 10:38, close enough. How long you reckon it is until we get to this next airport? 'Cause I'm hanging for a coffee. Actually, no, it's not too far away. Alright, SJRG, here we come. What is it actually called? Rio Grande. Awesome, we'll go to the Rio Grande for a cup of coffee. Then we're going to hoot up the coast through these ones and in. Yeah, yeah, should be about a 3-hour cruise. 3-hour cruise. 3-hour cruise. La, na, 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 na. If I can get the missus to boil a kettle for me. Alright, let's have a look at all these drop tanks and see if we can get rid of them yet. Oh, down to 19. Well, hey, we are we're actually getting down quite well. Hang on, why are we in reserve 49 and 57? Did I... Oh, before I moved over to reserve. Yeah, we'll do the outer wings next. Leave the reserve for, you know, reserve. Oh, 425 oxygen. Okay. Can we fill up from here? No, we can't, can we? It's just having a look at it. What are we running on? We're running on heading, yes. Altitude is at 1400. Yeah, that'll do. Let's turn a little bit to the left, go 040. I have a feeling we may need to go a little bit more than that. Yeah, we will. Get rid of them already? You haven't used them at all. Yeah, well, I guess we could always fill up. So, how do we do the drop again? What we might want to do, though, is go over to the wings, out to the outer wing. Now, I don't remember which one does the drop. Last landing gear. Do I have to bombs or tanks? Yep. An arm, and then there's no master switch. Is there a drop button somewhere? Music's coming up. Let's get rid of that. Where's the drop? I can't remember. Oh, is it one of these? Oh, there's the pumps. Okay, yeah. Pumps are already on. Yep. And, yep, normal. Okay, yep. Button on the top of the yoke. Ah, yes. Alright, so we've got tanks. We just drop them here. I don't see them going down. Oh, I saw something. Alright. They're gone. Thank you. I knew it was there somewhere, but you've got to arm them from memory. Alright, we don't need that. Now how are we doing? Zero, yep. Altitude, yep. Let's go down to 1000, thank you. Redo the barrow, there we go. Barrow was way out anyway. Okay, live data, woohoo. Indicated speed, true. 311, ground speed of 328. Oh wow, look at that, we are definitely going faster now. Woot woot. Okay. Red lever on the yoke. Deploy dive flaps. Oh no, that's dive flaps. No, it was definitely that one. Released armed drop tanks. So I already armed them by arming them with this stuff. I'm going for safe there. What's this one then do? Oh, that's the same. So either one of those two. Cool. What else we got? Flaps? No. Cool. Alright. Now I am sitting at 300. Wow. Yeah, that I can keep that in the under the red there. Yep. I am prop pack and throttle back from full. Oh, no, they're gone. You doubted yourself. No, you had it right the first time. Where are you going, plane? I want you on the beach. Level. Get that back where it was. I'm trying to get my autopilot to hold me level and altitude. But the hello, he's underneath me. But sometimes it doesn't like it. So let's go right about there. Funk's old sister. Right about there. Alright, and heading hold. Did we get heading hold? I don't think so. Maybe I turned it off. I did. Alright, heading hold. Okay, here's heading hold. I just got a coffee delivered. Yes, I was muted, Mr. Tibechi. I was having a chat. I got coffee delivered. So we can just have a bio break at this next one, not very long. I was also getting the hurry up to do the taxes, which are due at the end of the month, which I've been asking my wife to do for the last 3 months. Did Brett mute himself? Yeah. Yeah, wife walked in, so I quickly put it on to mute. How's that music? Is that too loud? Or barely there, or soft, or what's the deal? It's a shame about that pilot falling out, isn't it? Oh, he is so going down there. No, oh. I almost put his pilot in the ground. Yeah, I've been telling my wife to do the tax, and she's like, don't tell him. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to tell him anyway. Do the tax. It's due end of October. And I'm like, you've got to do the taxes. I can't do mine until she's done hers as well. Of course, I didn't do mine. I don't earn enough to pay tax. Probably still did pay tax. I just don't earn enough to actually beat tax because there's a threshold that you can get over. Oh, that tree's a little close. There we go. And she did it this morning and is now going, you're holding me up, come on. Oh, okay. Oops. So now it's my fault. Guess what I'm doing this afternoon? Okay, there's the music. That's louder. I don't know what it sounds to you guys. Hello, trees. Hold at 100. Oh, hang on. We might actually hold that at 300 then. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I wanted to look at the fuel too. Wings at 27. Okay, we're definitely going to have to get some more fuel. May fill up the mains. Not the drop tanks at the next airport. Hello. What happened here? Get back on that coastline. Oh, there's an airport there. Alright, hang on. We need to go to that airport. That's why. Okay, let's do it. No danger flying between these, is there? If eagles can do it. You know what conservationists to worry about? Eagles get hit by the blades. Like, hello? How do eagles catch tiny little rodents on the ground and they can't see a blade that technically is actually going a lot slower than probably them? But we will have a bio break here so we can go to the bathroom and smoke them if you got them. Baseball gloves. What? Little tiny ones. can't actually see the runway. There we go. There it is. I need to slow down enough to get the gear down. Dive brakes are on. Gear is down. Okay, thank you. We'll take the dive brakes off. We go the full flaps here for the dive. What are we at? 140 knots. A flare just above that tree. Oh, music's starting again. Alright, hang on, let's pause that music. I have a feeling I turned off my landing lights. Alright, we might get a top up of fuel. So is there a fuel bowser here? Who have we got lined up here? Big Hulk looks like he might be over by a fuel. There's a glider club here too by the looks of it. No, I don't see a fuel. Oh yeah, there it is. Behind that jet by the looks of it. Hey, there we go. Differential braking is much easier. Is that a fuel bowser? Rio Grande. You know what? I'm just going to park in between these guys. Looks like a bit of a GA or private jet parking area here. Can they let me in here? Let's go left brake, sorry, right brake only. Alright. That'll do. Park it there for a second. Always remember to lock those back up later. Otherwise you will lose your canopy. You don't get it again until until you actually reload in actually. Alright, let's do some fuel performance. Mass fuel. I want the left tank to 93. I want the right main tank to 93. The right tip back to 55. Thank you. And the left tip at 55. Let's load that. Oh yeah, that moved it. Auxiliary, you need to go back actually to 60. I want that full reserve, thank you. And I did flip it onto there as well. Somebody's running around my aircraft. I haven't gone away yet. Alright. Everything except external. So we're at 56%. Good, good, good. We have that much to go. You know what? That's not too bad. I'm going to have a quick bio break. As in bathroom. I'm not going to turn the aircraft off, but I am going to sit there. Look at all the P-38s. This is awesome. I'll be right back. black. Since I didn't have to make a coffee. Oh, that music's rocking. Leave the windows down for now. Now we are running on the wing chip. Yep, outer wings. Okay, very good. Park brakes off. Interesting music. I think it actually works. Didn't look for a windsock here. Retrim. What's those extra lines coming? Oh, there's two of you there, that's why. Alright, let's see if she can make it. Oh, she does too. Jerry going to do the same? I know, it's Mr. TPHI has got two white lines off the ends of his aircraft there. You know what? If they can do it, get it straight. Ah, this thing is awesome. I brake. Well, it is in hold the brake down, then push it, and then they go. Oh, you break all the rules. I already knew that you just take off wherever you like. What I want to know is if you could actually do it in that short space and stay on the runway, because if you could, I'd be following you, which you showed that you could. Alright, now we know where all those big boats were sitting, not in the other water we were flying over that had nothing over it. Alright, where's that music again? Where's that stream? Is that stream behind? Get my own stream up to date. There we go. Thank you. Cool. A few freighter boats here. Oh wow. Yeah, a lot of them. That one might have run aground. Oops. Are we in like the capital? Is this the capital of Uruguay? Are we still in Uruguay? Hang on, where's my maps? No, we're not. Rio Grande is there, that's right, Rio Grande is where we went. And that's part of Brazil. Yeah. Hey, where's my plane going? Oh, I only pressed that once. What happened? AP's off, that's why. I think my buttons are pressing a couple of times. Let's actually get you back to 1500 feet. For starters, where's the beach? Over there? What are we heading? 063? I think go a little further over. 075? Oh, there's a highway we could follow. You can go away. I don't need you now. Let's go 080. Manifold pressure, we got a bit to play with. There we go. Alright, and these should come on when the fuel's getting low. Look at that, this thing pops up in front of where you're trying to look. How annoying is that? Yeah. Cool. And now look at this. Yeah, we are definitely going faster. Oh, that coffee was good. Places I would not normally fly this type of series, like we did with the Pacific one. We've actually come across some places we never would have thought to fly along. Wow, there's a city in there. I'd say they use this harbour as a safe port and built in here because of the water and safe port. As long as it's deep enough to run the boats out there, and then what down here and out there. Yeah, actually probably why the Rio Grande is set up as well. And they didn't have to run the boats all the way up to here, I guess. But you've got this river here too that you could potentially run whatever produce or stuff from farm and stuff down the river. That's how a lot of towns actually get developed, because of their harbour or coastline location. Mr. Longnuts is on the flight plan. It's like, I'm just going to follow the flight plan. I think. I'm making that up. I'm sure he didn't say that. It's more like, where is Brett going? Actually, there's a couple of them following it. What's the chance? Oh, no, it's Angel. No, yeah, maybe. Where does it go up the flight plan? Actually, not too bad. Maybe. Maybe we get over there. Let's see what we can do by pressing this button. Yep, enough shenanigans for me, he says. Yeah, alright. I'll get my aircraft to follow it as well. Well, you know what? If we're going to follow the flight plan... Oh, there's Angel. Okay. If I'm going to follow this flight plan, I'm going to actually climb and see what this is like further up. At 15,000 feet. So the stats, no, live data. So indicated 272, true speed 280, that's in mile an hour, ground speed 281. Okay. Temperatures, range, do 309 nautical miles. At this kind of thing, we're good for an hour and 16. Let's see what it's like at 15,000 feet. I don't know if my plane's got on the flight plan yet. No. Well, we actually were a fair way off. Okay. Hang on, that's long nuts there. Oh, Mr. TPHI is following the flight plan as well. We'll probably intersect Mr. TPHI there, because my guess is by the time I end up there, he'll be there as well, and we'll be behind Mr. Longnuts. But I'm going to go for the climb to 15, just to see what efficiency we get higher up. Oh, what? No. Snuck that in when I was looking at my, yeah, faster. That's right, faster. Hulk in his A10, he'd be going for the climb as well. So we're just doing a gentle climb. That's good. I know. It's windy up at 15k. Can't you hear that? I hear it. It's also cloudy. Might need the oxygen on. Pedo's on. Where is the oxygen? That's how much we're pumping. I thought there was actual switches to turn it on. Maybe it's automatic. Don't know. Oh, I've got to open the oxygen valve. There we go. Alright, so let's start pumping some oxygen. We're at 8,000. Still better when he doesn't see it. He gave you hints. I was looking at my controls. Yeah. I saw that high five, and then all of a sudden, bam! In came I am the Redeem. Yeah, no, I missed that one as well. I last read, yep, enough shenanigans for me. I should have actually seen that as the he's going to do some shenanigans straight away. You watch, because he did. Is my aircraft going to turn? No. What should actually our heading be? That's probably what I need to be looking up. Not too high. Yep, there. 056. 056. We'll take 058 in order to get back on the line there, because we've actually got off the line, but not by much. And then we'll bring it back to 6 when we get there. Cool. Now you're overthinking. I'm just a dude playing another dude dressed like another dude. Lean right out. Still on the climb. Oh yeah, we are way up. Let me know if that music's too much. For the moment, it's just cruising music. Where's Angel going? Is he out beyond the coastline there? No, he's coming back in if he is. Yeah, I thought I'd actually get pretty close to Mr. TPHI there. Alright, now what are we doing? We're doing airspeed of about 240, but if we get rid of that and put... Okay, we're just leveling out now at 15. Yep, redo the barrow, so we get that right. Yep, cool. Live data, we're now doing ground speed of 331 and climbing. True airspeed of 329, 330, ground speed 340. Okay, it's actually going up. Right. And we could probably also push that prop pitch a little higher. We're nice and lean. We're not maxed out. We're actually all under the red. Engines are at 2979. Okay, both of them. Awesome. Ground speed 354 and climbing. But that's mile per hour. Okay. Flies pretty good up here. Oh, we're going to have a few clouds to go through coming up though. Did these aircraft sound better in 2020? I know on idle they had a really nice rattle sound that they don't seem to have in 24. Alright, wing tips are getting low. Then we need to shove to the mains. Oxygen's at 415. We're fine. Until we can't breathe anymore. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 17. Alright, so when those lights come on, I need to change this indicator to the mains. Cross suction on. Oh, that's how we do our fuel thing. Yeah, okay. And you got to have these tanks on. Yes. Set left fuel pump to normal. So does that move it from the reserve to the normal by putting it on cross suction on? Ah, is that why I was pulling it out of the reserves? Okay, cool. We'll try that when those two lights come on, unless we, of course, you know, out here enjoying the view. It's not staying on there. Keep that on, thank you. Now I'm not going to land at SSKK. I'm going to use it as a flyover, since I've done all the effort of climbing up to here. There are two people down there. Who's the other one? I just missed a TVHI. Or was the other one above me? Big hole. I saw two on the mini map. No, mini map's lying to me. Oh, maybe it's actually Big Hulk. Oh, he's really close to me, in front of me. That's why. Duh. Yeah, he is. 0.65 nautical miles away from me. Where's Angel going? What are you doing, mate? Are you flying the coastline but at 15,000 feet? Check your Discord. Check your Discord. I shall do that. Also, why have I got... Oh, we can change to members only live stream. Oh, that's a new function. Alright, hang on. Discord. Oh, that's your old cat as well. I'm sorry, did you clone your cat? Is that a miniature one of the one you already have? You've cloned it. It almost looks like the same cat, only younger. Wow. I know it's got a little bit different facial features. Isn't that cute? Actually, that looks quite content laying on the couch there. It's probably also exhausted. Slowly moving to the magenta. Yeah, that's the new kitty. Yeah, but it almost looks like a clone of the old kitty. That's awesome. We've been talking about look, our cats, we love them and we don't want them to pass away. They're also getting a little bit old now for cat age. Sitting around the oh, hang on, those lights are on. Yeah, I knew they would. I knew they would. All right, so let's get every little morsel out of it as we can. 6. I think we can go down to 1, maybe 3. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, we was like, I don't know if we want to replace our cats. Because we want to be able to go away, you know, like the old grey nomads that you hear, and we have to keep putting them in care. We don't want to leave them at home, obviously, and nobody seems to want to come over and feed them because it's too far for most people. But we're like, oh, I don't know if we want to replace them. But then I think we'll be lost without a cat in the house. Yeah. Replace them with robot cats? Nah. Are your cats fussy when it comes to dry food? One of our cats broke a tooth, so she has trouble eating and takes the time. We don't leave food down all the time because the male cat will eat it all the time. I'm going to pause that music. He'll just eat it and go fat, so we can't do that. All right, we're down to 2. We're going to have to flick a switch in a second. Make sure I can get to both of these. Yep. But we love our cats and we hope that they stay with us for another many years. Yeah, so they're on a bit of a diet. No, not fussy. We choose a pretty good meal, I think, for them, and they, oh, you know what, this might actually go all the way to 0. Once I see that fuel pressure drop, I'm looking at this gauge up here, and you'll hear it as well. When it gets to 0, I've got to flick these up 1. That's 0. We're using up the last of that gallon. You know what, I'm going to say that's it, and just go swap to the mains, and then I may actually move it to the cross suction and drain the reserves back into the mains. I think that's how it works, because my cross pump is on and set fuel position pump to on. Yeah, Elsa is 12 now, Loca is 15, I think. Can't just replace a cat. One is yours, it's yours. No, it's until they die. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We're not replacing. I'm just saying, do we get another one after they pass away? Or do we just go with no cats altogether? Which that'd be hard. Imagine having no animals at home to cuddle you. Oh. Our cats are, don't think they're 15. They're 14 this year. Hang on, I have to work out where are we? 2025? I think it's 2011. Yeah, they're probably 14. Oh, no way, you don't let your cat go once it's yours for life. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I couldn't let anybody else have my cats. They're my cats. Our cats. Yeah, not even that song, not feeling it there. What else you got? Let's see if I can show you guys pictures of my cats recently. You're okay in my book again. Oh my god, no, you don't. Your cats are your cats, that's it. That's a lot. Any pet is a lifetime thing. People giving up dogs? No. We had to give up a dog. It is wishful thinking, isn't it? We had to give up a dog when I was a child. I didn't understand it, but we were renting a house and we weren't allowed to have the dog in the next house. So, yeah, mine adopted me when I moved in with my partner. Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, see, I'm the servant in the cat household. Cats don't have owners, they have staff. So, yeah. Well, they're going to get more staff? No. They get guest staff when they go to the cattery while we go away. Where are we? How did we get off the line? Oh, did I press buttons to get me off the line? Probably. No, the wind's blowing us off. So we should have actually counted for the magenta line and the wind direction. That's probably what it is. Someone did say it's windy up here, didn't they? I even heard it. I sent pictures to someone recently of my cats. Let's see if I can get those pictures. Yeah, there we go. there's a look. Oh my god, my cat. He was not impressed with that picture. That'll do. He's like, why are you taking a picture of me and my gorgeous little cat? What my wife says, no, it's my cat. So technically he's mine and she's hers, but they both love us both. Alright, what do I do with those? Pictures. Alright, where's my little boy cat? Where is he? He's black all over, except 2 white chest hairs. And wait, I thought I just put it in there. Yeah, there he is. And he's got a white bikini bottom on when he's on his between his legs. I'm gonna put him out of the way so I can see the aircraft there. That's my little boy. And my wife's cat is she looks very much Maine Coon, but a bit small, so she might have been a cross when the mum got out and crossed from a Maine Coon, but that's her there. A cute little laying down sideways thing. She's a fluff ball. Absolute fluff ball. She's wonderful. Yeah. That's a meme. Yeah, he's grumpy looking there. Why are you putting that camera in front of my face? Where's my phone? Here we go. I will send a picture. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, he's so cute there. How do I do that? Let's send one back to Mr. TPHI and just take the picture from there. These are my cats that, when I get up in the morning, they come and take over my bed. My side of the bed too, probably because it's still warm. Basically, we have to shut the door to stop them from coming in and walking all over us, because we prefer to do that. But they must get onto my side of the bed because it's warm still. So this is what it's like. Mr. TPHI has seen it first. But I'll show it on stream as well when I work out where the picture is. There we go. There, that's them. He's just like head down, curled up, and she's all like head down into the bedding, and yeah, leaving cat hair all over our bed cover that you got to clean off. But they are gorgeous. Nah, they're my kids. Never Colonel Indiana long nuts. Nobody else can have them. It's just not right. Well, we're actually catching up to like joining up with Mr. Angel 15 here, because he was making his way down the coast. Yeah. Put a photo of Elsa on the Discord and general chat. I should actually put my pet's here. Oh, hello. I love the crossed arms. Yeah, one arm on top of the other. I love it when they do that. Hello? Are you taking a picture of me? Do I have to smile? Yeah. I think we're going to cop a bit of rain here. How are we doing with the fuel of this? Yep, okay. And if I flick this over to here, does it? Oh. Maybe it pumps it to the wing. So maybe it may be going from the reserve to wing and then out. Yeah, we didn't get the best performance out of that. Or maybe I also hit the rain at the same time. That was ironic, wasn't it? Okay, won't worry about those. We may just go to reserve when we need them. V speeds, knots, 275s at 239, 440. Yep, so okay, cool. Well, what are we doing now? We are doing ground speed of a 312, 313. We've slowed down. The winds have changed, I think. You're still on hold? Yep. We are 5 feet above our designated altitude because the barrow needed changing. There we go, 36 feet. Tree. I think it came out of nowhere. Yeah, they reach up and grab you. Looks like I'm about to hit the coast. Let's actually go a bit more this way. I think the wind's blowing me to the right more. It's not following that magenta line very well. Damn invisible trees, I know. .26 nautical miles away from Angel. I'm actually catching him just. I do have more I can put into this and still keeping it under the red there. But the weather's, you know, copping some cloud and stuff there. Why is my plane blue now? I'm sorry. Oh, it's reflecting the water. Are you kidding? It is too, and that's reflecting. Wow, I thought I had a full blue front there. No, it's just reflecting the very blue water down there. Uh-huh. Oh wow, we're gonna probably come around the right-hand side of this absolute dump of rain there. You did like 6 spins with that one, at least? No way. Were you following the highway or something, or some farmland, or what were you doing? Just doing the low-down run. Oh, you know what I did miss? I missed Mr. Gammy Wombat's RV run. I'll have to watch it back later, see how he went. Yeah, there was a fair chunk of rain there. And a couple of really heavy downpour areas right there. But that, you know what? That might fade if we're lucky by the time we get there. Now, where's that airport we were using as a marker? Just before that water area there, is it? Huh, fish water area. The one underneath the rain. yeah, okay, there's an airport down here somewhere that I was using as a marker. It must be under the rain. Yeah, it's kind of clearing when the closer we get. Hey Ronnie, just dropping a like, saying hi and a like. Hey Ronnie, mate. Thank you for jumping in. Are you in Reeps' stream today? Or have you just jumped out? I look back and it looked like your plane was having a massive seizure. It's the same damn thing, they need to fix it. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Yeah, it was not because you were like really, really low. It's like that wave that got me earlier. It just reached up and grabbed me. Can't see where the airport is, but it's got to be here somewhere. It looks like a big hulk's going down to it. Oh yeah, it's just there somewhere, in amongst that massive downpour, right over the top of it. Well, we almost met back up with the magenta line. There is a highway that we could be following down there. Oh, that's at the runway there, big hulk's over. Is it? I think so. Yeah, it's the only thing that looks like a runway there. That music had something that made me think my aircraft had a fault. The way it was do-do-do-do. Actually, that looks like a highway. Where's the runway? There it is there. That little strip thing. Wow. Okay. Yep, no need to land there. Oh wow, look at the mountains on the side here. That's pretty cool. I was going to say I've lost Angel 15 there, but he's on my wing. Alright, these are my main tanks. I keep an eye on these. Then we got reserves. We're actually on our final leg of today. Plenty of fuel after that tiny bit of fill up, or a lot of fill up. I got rid of the fuel tank pylons as well, so we're going super smooth. Now, it might be a good idea to work out, stay inside. Next run, 057, almost the same. No, 052 is the last one. Okay, so SSK was 057. SBFL is 052. And we are running at, holy schmoly, we're running at 040. But if I go 5.2, I will end up out over the water again because we're getting pushed to the right. Yeah, alright, so I'm going to go to 048. Let's see if we can stay as much as possible on that magenta line. Although, you know, I'm almost thinking about going back down along, there's a highway there. Could very well fly that highway. Does it go all the way up and up around there? Don't know. I think we're making good time up here at this altitude. I'm not last now. Wow, look at all the suburbs down by the beach. Everybody wants to be near the beach. Even if the beach is massive. It's like an Australian beach. Just goes on and on and on. Do get to see more of the area up here. They wouldn't be cheap in Brazil. Don't know. I don't know. Let's get the drone camera going nice and fast. Let's go down and see what we're looking at. Big houses or small houses. In Australia, they wouldn't be cheap. Oh, there's our music. But you don't know what we're talking about down here. Are these like holiday resorts, or are they just like, this is where people live in their little villages? Or are they like condos and stuff? They actually all look like little towns, like that one there. And then there's a gap, and then there's another one, and then there's a gap, then there's another one. Almost. It almost looked like a soccer field, but then they've kind of put a road through the middle of it. It's hard to tell, they're all generic houses here. looks like a bit of an inlet. Yeah, I have no idea, Ian, mate. Not all beachfront is majorly expensive. There's your town. These type of places where they've got their own little harbour things, yeah, they're more expensive. Hey, this looks pretty cool. It's not photogrammetry, but that's what it looks like from above. Man, I was at a funeral today. They had 5 bagpipers play. Holy goosebumps. Yeah. Must admit I haven't been to one for a while, which is good. Not really looking forward to going to a bunch of funerals. That being said, haven't been to very many weddings either. Fine with that though. Alright, I think we do need to do a bit of a dive here. AP off. Gotta watch my speed. Might put the dive brakes on. Oh, sorry, just trying to get my controllers back in place. Yes, it's definitely the worst reason to see people, yeah. That must be the last song on that playlist. I couldn't skip it. Alright, no, do not unlock the canopy. Thank you. Alright, we can turn those dive brakes off. Get down to 300 mile an hour and then hit them. You can hear that wind every time I hit the dive brakes. You know, 300's fine. I'll put my mixture up higher because we're going right down. A decent sized apartment in a coastal city in a Rio and Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo's near town. Is that where we are though? Or the Rio Grande? Might cost 800,000. Is that British ruble? I can't remember what the BRL is. Approximately 150 to 200 depending on the exchange rate. Well, that's not too bad. Don't go fast, the controls will lock up. Yeah, you've got to put your dive brakes on. So these little things that sit underneath the wings here, I've got them set on my controls. See that drops down, makes lots of wind noise. You really need to put those on so that when you do the dive, you don't overdo it. Yeah, 100%. Alright, keep an eye on the fuel, down to 30 gallons on either side by the looks of it. Around 550 to 600. This plane turns into a dart. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're not going to be able to pull up. So that's why I was trying to keep it around the 300 on that one. That was US. Oh, right. About 150 to 200,000. Still, that's cheap. 200,000. That's probably only like a $300,000 decent sized apartment in a coastal city in Rio or São Paulo. Yeah, no, that's an apartment though. $300,000 apartment. Tell you what, place like the Gold Coast, if you could get a $300,000 apartment, you would be laughing. There's no way you're going to get one that cheap. Sydney, an apartment anywhere along the coast, you'd be lucky to get it for under $1 million. In Sydney Harbour, probably also anywhere. Melbourne, even Melbourne, anywhere down the coastline now, even the little houses, cheap little, not a fibro, but probably a brick house that was built in the 50s or 60s along the coastline, even in the Melbourne Harbour stuff now, you've got to be close to $1 million or more because of the harbour coastline. So I never own a house. I live in, yep, Ontario. We bought half a house on 1/8 of an acre. So most people are like, oh, I just want to own a house on a quarter acre block. That was the standard. Buy a house on a quarter acre block. Well, we bought half a house on 1/8 of an acre, which basically meant we got a duplex. So we got one side of the house and the other people got the other side. That was originally what we got. Can I just hold? Yeah, I can hold that. Am I actually on heading hold? No, I didn't think so. No. You tried to put me back over there, thank you. But we sold it and moved down to Tassie, where it's a lot cheaper, and bought 5 acres in a full 3-bedroom house, brick. There's no way we could have afforded what we bought here in the area that we were in. Was at least $1 million. And we bought this, okay, it's a few years ago, but for 300 and something thousand. So that turns it off. Turn it on, thank you. Hold there. It's not worth that anymore. It's worth a lot more, but you know, you move to the sticks and it costs a lot less. I did get a job down here as well, but yeah, 300,000 might be a deposit for one. Yeah, you can get houses cheaper than 300,000, but for some of those, yeah. Looking to move into a van down by the river, mate. If you can, and you're happy with it, yeah. My mother and father bought a double lot in town with one house, 40k. Yeah, my father's property was $33,000 in Sydney, just for the land. Look at this guy trying to go across the sand. Mate, oh no, he's gone. No, it blew up and sank. $33,000 years ago. Built a house on it themselves. So I'm just going to climb 100 feet here. 200 feet, yep. And sold it for 1.6 when they finally left. Bought the land for 33. Built an absolute massive house on it. Of course, they spent the whole lifetime there, pretty much, and it was worth a lot more. But yeah, 300,000 can get you a parking spot at a condo in Toronto. Yeah, that's what it's like. Yeah, 300,000. I'm not so sure you'd get a Sydney parking spot for 300,000. No, actually, yes, you would. There's some underground tunnels that have permanent parking spaces that probably cost a lot less than that. Not much. Companies would buy them for their executives. But yeah. Same house she lives in now, sold off half the property years ago. Couldn't touch her property for 1 million. Yeah. Yeah, the house that we sold, the half a house now is actually worth like 500 and something thousand. It's ridiculous, or 600,000. I can't remember. It's gone up a lot. We bought it originally for 228,000 many years ago, and then sold it for not quite double that. It's ridiculous. House price, property prices in the house, and that was not even in Sydney. That was north of Sydney. What else? What other music can we put in? I don't know what that one's going to give us, but give it a try. The tropical vibes? I don't know about the tropical vibes. Lots of Halloween sounds at the moment on the playlist. I'll let that one play for a while. Janky tunnel parking. Yeah, the well, actually, let's see if I can show you, because there, Sydney is actually grown on. Sorry, grown is built on. Please don't press those. Sandstone, and they built lots of tunnels. Hang on, let's go. Let's just get some images. Because there's like these sandstone cave systems that they just made everywhere, and it goes down so deep. Trying to find actual pictures of it's a bit difficult, but there's these tunnel systems that run all under Sydney. I've actually drove on some of them when we went to some event, and there was this lined up underground sandstone stuff for miles. And some of them were built like way back to transport stuff. I can't find a lot of it now. Sydney's abandoned harbourside tunnels. Okay, yeah, kind of like that. Anyway, I can't find any pictures to show it off. But there's this full-on system underground. Need to give it somehow, because I'm an only child, and I told Mum years ago that she doesn't owe me anything when it's gone. Spend what you earn. You guys following the line again? Where am I going? Way out? I am. That's alright. Best way to get ahead there below Heeg in these climate, this day and age, is to join your income with someone else. basically like partnership stuff, or a wife or a partner or whatever. Because yeah, doing it by yourself, it's tough. Yes, the if reptilian aliens exist, they're in Australian tunnels. Nice. Heading off now, lunch. I'd see you, Ian, mate. Thank you very much. We're almost at our final destination anyway. I don't know about this music. I'm moving it. I was not feeling that. I need something that I can have for flying music. Oh, hang on. Before we go there, let's put this flying music on. Where is it? Hey, Steve Rings is ahead of us. I thought I ran out of fuel. Mr. 2PHI. I know why he's doing that. Visualize knows why he's doing that. Thank you again, Gammy Wombat, for that awesome AI tune. I ran out of fuel in that. My mains ran out while I was upside down, and I'm like, oh, the engines don't sound right. Hang on, this should work upside down. I know it works upside down. I've done it before. And I went, oh, I bet my fuel's run out. Quick, swap it over. PG, I know. That's why I didn't say anything. Everybody's got to use their imagination. Anybody on my tail? No. Where are they? They're all over there, following a line. Ugh. Man. Let's push this all the way and see if we can overdo it. Let's get those engines warm. See if we can get those things glowing. What are they? Turbos or superchargers, or what are those round things on the end there? Yeah, I don't know about this music. Come on, give me something else. What else you got? Give me some cool rock. How far inland is our airport? It's not. We'll go around this side of the mountain and follow the highway, I think. Guns. Some of this area has a house on a hill, and your next closest neighbor is 3 hills over. Nice. Kind of wish we'd done that down here too. Look at this tree, just sitting above all the others. That's the type that would reach out and grab visualize if he flew near it. Or he wouldn't see it. And then wonder why it grabbed him. Hello, Mr. Steve Rings. Oh, power lines. Oh, look at the traffic on here. Not just the AI traffic that the sim's putting in, but the traffic on the ground. Oh yeah, there's a bit of an exit waiting to get either on or off there. Off, I would say. Hang on, which side of the road do they drive on here? Right hand side. I'm probably trying to get in. Few big factory buildings here. Here comes Jared. He's like, highway. Yep, I'll take that. He's going faster than me. Must see that dive that he did. I am flat out now. And there's more power lines. Has anybody bought the power line mod? Is it in the sim market or is it in external market? I think it's from the same guy that I got these from, but he may have updated it. May consider helping support him for all his work. That's the clock's just gone back here in the UK, so you've got an extra hour, or you've just lost an hour. Mr. TPHI has it. Does that mean you get it on Xbox as well? Or is it not available for Xbox as well? And I wonder how much different it is than what I'm seeing here with the freeware version that I had. Megabit Design one, yeah. Oh, Jared's down. Tree grabbed him. One of those trees there, I think. We'll send help after we land. Yep, Xbox also. Nice. Well, that's a tunnel there. Can't go through there. I'll follow this side. Now that we actually have mountains to fly in, this is awesome. Oh, no, Jared's up and going again. It's all good. Trees let him go. They must have said, "You're not visualize." I'm sorry, we've grabbed the wrong person. Wow, we've got 30 litres left. How far away are... Sorry, 30 gallons left in the reserve tank, because I am absolutely... Oh, no, we're fine. Absolutely pushing this. I originally purchased it on the Xbox and transferred it over to my PC, no problem. Yeah, okay. Because it was in the marketplace, obviously, if you got it on Xbox. Okay, cool. Because I don't think it'd be working on the payware version, obviously, anymore, because that's no longer available. Yes, I still have it. But I see these power lines back here are too short, because they're not actually meeting the top of the power lines here. Where the... If he's updated it... This looks like toll booths and stuff. Yeah, it is. Cha-ching. The updated version might actually fix the level. What else you got? Oh, Jared, mate. That one reached out and grabbed you too. Oh, so glad I wasn't down that low. Oh, he survived though. Look at that. He went around and he's still been able to keep going. Nice. All right, just say, you know what? I'm going to stop the music altogether. Geez, that was loud. There's a few trees this way too, Jared, so just be aware. I have a feeling this is a tunnel. No, we're going around. Alright, I'm just going to follow this around. Oh, look how nice it is here. I think we've actually crossed over the flight plane. Yeah, we have. Time to jump back over to the other side here. Hey, Angel 15, he's come along for the show. Alright, I'll jump off the other side of this hill here, over the water and land. Yeah, mine, all the power lines are perfect. They're all different types of hydro power poles, etc. Plus a ton of other stuff that came with it. Yeah, no, mine's got lots of different types as well. But I noticed that those particular ones back there were the wrong height of the wires, where a lot of other places they're not. Which is making me think, maybe it's a good idea because the guy's not updating it anymore. I think Steve's going to meet us here. You weren't flying with us though the whole way, were you, Steve? And you've only just shown up? I don't think so. Alright, going to do a bit of a climb, guys, so I can see the runway. Wow, you can see the shallow water here as well. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. I've been thinking about turning down the sim settings. I'm going to fly over this airport to see which way the wind's coming from. I think it's probably that direction from the west. I've been thinking about turning down the sim settings, I was saying, so that I can run my 3 screen. Oh my god. OBS sucks. I might go back to Streamlabs if it keeps doing that. I did my best ever landing. The super smooth. Do you know what? Stuff it. Are you still sending OBS? You are. I'm taking off and going around and doing that again because I seriously did my best ever landing. Yeah, I had to restart OBS and it's probably really loud because all my sound settings changed on it as well. There we go. My microphone's probably loud too. I looked over to see that there was no data being sent on OBS. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, no, I did the super smooth, not even a bounce when it landed on the gear down. And I'm like, oh man. Sound the same to me? Okay, cool. Don't you have some taxes to do anyway? I do. Excuse me. Mr. Ozflight Simmer, the stream paused when you were doing your thing, but thank you very much for 39 months of membership. That's awesome, mate. Can't play the lightsaber sounds and stuff, but I'm doing that landing again, and you watch, I'll bounce and screw it up and muck it up, and yeah. There's that final destination. The stream decides, nah. I wonder if it's because I put the frames per second thing on from Nvidia and it didn't like it. Alright, I'm going to run these all the way out. This is where I love the sound this thing makes. Listen to that twin engine. They join in the right sound. It's perfect. Alright, let's see if we can get it as smooth as I did last time. Probably not. Love this aircraft. Please tell me the OBS is still working. It is. Oh man. Kind of went sideways looking over at OBS. This is an awesome aircraft. If you haven't got it, I highly recommend it. Butter. Yeah. That one will come down nice. That's what I did the first time too. Only probably even smoother. It was the left landing gear first, then the right, and then the nose, and none of them had smoke. They just kind of smoothed it down there. Hang on, let's go to some left brake here. Alright, got room for me over there. It's on the other side of Angel, I think. Now turn left. That's right, left. Left turn, Clyde. Jeez, what's with the lights in the ground here? Look at them all. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They're all standing out the front there, but I'm going to park on the other end of Angel because, you know what? I reckon we can fit him. No. I don't think I can fit in between you two there, so I'll park on the end since I had to go around. Alright. Oh yeah, we don't need the tablet. Oh, how much fuel did we have left? Even after that go around. 15. Had 15. Oh, it's heaps. Alright, so let's... Alright, we're out and everybody else's canopy goes up as well. Woohoo! That was wishful thinking. I actually like this aircraft a lot. One of my favourite in-sim aircraft. Alright, let's go get a photo with these in the background. Looks like everybody's already over there waiting for me in the tall brown grass. Jensen, back again. Hello, Brett. Is this an air show or I just tuned in? No, this is where we got to a final destination and then we take a photo of all the aircraft in the background and shove it on Discord for showing off those who come for a fly. Looks like Mr. TPHI is still sitting in his aircraft though. Alright. Looks like they're already standing here waiting for a photo. Alright. Hang on. Forward. There you go. Thank you. And how do I get... Yep, there we go. There. I'm not going to be able to get everybody there. Hang on. How come my guy goes down lower than the rest of them? Angel, mate, you want to come over and stand in behind? I can't get everybody. You know what? I'm going to have to go forward. I can't get Big Hulk. Come over, mate. And I can't get Angel there. Unless I go a lot further forward. Where are you? There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Get that before everybody moves the other way. Excuse me. Wish you could toggle the avatars off during flight. Yes. Yeah. We don't want those ones floating around above. I can actually take the name tags off though. And then nobody knows who's who except we know who Gertie is and we know who Mrs. TPHI is. The rest of them, don't know. But I tell you what, you can come in through this camera and I can get everybody. Look at all the P38s there. That's awesome. And then I can get the crew. Whoops. And we'll put the name tags back on. There we go. Oh, somebody disappeared. Yes, I got taxes to do. They're due this week, but I will go and do that now. You must be shorter, not taller. Okay. Jared walking into the camera. I don't know. That was a pretty cool flight, though. Except the OBS deciding to stop sending right at the end. Don't know why. Franny's probably wondering why. Franny 2673 is probably going, what the heck is with all these people? They're in a flying iron. No, they're A320. Alright. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to finish up here. And we'll be back. Oops, I pressed the wrong button there. Be back tomorrow with the Got Friends Vixen and the Miltech Blackhawk for a flight. Catch you, everybody. Have a good one. I will be out now. Cheers. Bye.
of television.
We could brainwash the whole country.